Just a wrap up of the Grand Rapids City Council meeting for Monday, November 23rd. Just a couple of things I did want to touch on. Important ones for the city of Grand Rapids. Council reports this evening. We had a couple. Councilmember Blake talked about the new solar garden project that's a combined partnership between the city of Grand Rapids, Public Utilities, and Minnesota Power. Going to add 2 megawatts of solar power out there that's going to be able to shave peak times of power over the course of a year that will impact and help everyone on their public utilities bill from a power standpoint. So that's quite a project. That project is ongoing, and we look forward to next summer when we will see the installation of the panels. Groundwork is being done up there right now. Councilmember Conley, under council reports, talked about some of the outdoor activities and stuff that we can make available to residents within the city of Grand Rapids. Go to the Grand Rapids webpage, and you can find a lot of information out there on what's available in the city. We know that another 4 weeks of being kind of basically cooped up in your home is not the greatest of things to do, but we are doing what we can to make sure there are opportunities out there on nice days that you can get out and enjoy some of the amenities provided by the city of Grand Rapids, whether it's sliding if you're some of the kids, going and watching them if you're adults. If you're brave enough, get on a sled or a toboggan and go down the hill yourself. Snowshoeing, some trails, some skating rinks, a lot of stuff that we offer that can, with socially distance in mind, we can do and still take advantage of amenities in the city of Grand Rapids. On our consent agenda, just a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. We are still in the process of looking for jurisdictional authority from our Housing and Redevelopment Authority in Itasca County. As you know, over the past few years, we've been trying to do what we can to merge the Grand Rapids HRA into the county HRA from an efficiency and an effectiveness standpoint, and the use of those assets. It's been felt on the city side for some time that using Diane Larson as the county resource there to make sure that all those assets are being optimized at their most effective ability. That's the direction we're going. So we're still in the process of working through that. We've got a couple of big projects coming up. We got the fire hall project, and at some point in time, we're going to have an arena project out there. So we entered into professional service agreements between the city of Grand Rapids and ICS. And then under the regular agenda this evening, going to be a motion picture coming and doing some filming in Grand Rapids. Warrior Productions is going to film or make a film on hockey from a traditional standpoint of hockey on the Iron Range, about a mythical team that rises up to a state championship and how they do it. So there will be some filming in the Grand Rapids area, so we approved that. They will be doing that filming at the RA Civic Center, I believe, coming up in the next week or so. And they will certainly be using all the COVID precautions when they do that filming. Couple of other things. We did accept bids for phase 2 of the new fire hall. There's 5 different parts there: Max Gray, Absolute Fire Protection, Shannon's, Police Evidence and Stuff, TNT Construction, all have different parts. So 5 different groups have parts of that fire hall operation and the build out of the new fire hall. Tom Pagel, our city administrator, did report that everything is on track, and we are fully expecting that we are going to be moving into that fire hall sometime next June. What a great day that's going to be from a public standpoint. I hope we'll be well past COVID issues and we'll be able to have a great turnout for a grand opening of that fire hall as a city public event. There was a motion nominating myself for the Rams Board of Directors. That has to go through a process in order to do that. Councilmember Christie had been on that, done a great job. But with his role of moving up after the first of the year to the mayor's position in Grand Rapids, it was talked about, and I agreed that I would willingly submit my name to be on that board of directors. It has to be approved by the Rams board. Finally, this evening we had a public hearing to rezone 9.2 acres from Shoreland General Industrial Park to Shoreland Business Park. For those of you that want to know where that property is or to reference that property, if you're going out on County Road 63, once you get across the bridge, that business that was in there, Cutsforth LLC, has not been operating for some period of time. And there's a group out there that are looking at having that redone from a zoning standpoint, and new business would go in there, Arrowhead Medical Equipment. So thanks to those that are out there trying to have that rezoned, the city took positive action so that they can move forward with it in a timely manner, and we look forward to having someone in that building here in the next few weeks or so. With that, we'll meet again on December 7th when we'll do Truth and Taxation public hearing, and we will have another council meeting. Once again, please stay safe out there. Continue to wear your mask when you're in and around in the public buildings and stuff. Support some of our local businesses. I know that there is not indoor dining, but there is pickup services, I believe, at almost all the restaurants and businesses in the city of Grand Rapids. So if you've got an opportunity, get out there and support them, and the businesses that are open, please consider continuing to support them as well. Just mask up and keep your social distance. Vaccine, we're hearing on the news, we all hear the same thing. We're optimistic that sometime in December, a vaccine will be approved and it'll get out. Certainly not as quick as we all wish it would, but it will get out there, and there will be opportunities for each and every one of us to get a vaccine, and we can move through this, that hopefully by spring of 2021, or at least into the summer part of 2021, we can get back to some normalcy in the city of Grand Rapids as well as the state of Minnesota and the country. So take care out there. Have a nice evening, and we look forward to visiting again with you on December 7th.